Meet the real-life men and women of the Vietnam War's 85th Evacuation Hospital, who became characters in One Degree, an historical medical mystery. I'm Gus Kapler. I served as a trauma surgeon at the 85th Evacuation Hospital in Vietnam. I dealt with my PTS by repeating stories of my Vietnam experiences. In 2015, I compiled them into a well-received memoir, Welcome Home from Vietnam Finally. I published One Degree, an historical medical history, in 2020. This groundbreaking medical thriller, One Degree, is an historical medical mystery of a fatal infectious illness that was first seen in the 1971 Vietnam wartime recovering wounded. A dedicated group of Vietnam veterans and others touched by the deadly disease relentlessly pursue a 15-year quest to define and eradicate the now globally occurring fatal, gruesome disease. Kathy, the Red Cross representative at the 85th Evac, met Casey. They dated in Vietnam. Casey's innovative application of world-class anesthetic knowledge and techniques was the foundation of our attempting to triumph over the many battlefield trauma challenges. He became a leading authority, edited several textbooks, and excelled in both academic and private practice. Kathy did organize our first 85th Evac reunion. From One Degree, on a bitterly cold January day in 1984, he, Declan Burke, flew to New York City to interview Dr. Bob Augustinelli, the recognized world expert in white cell alterations. Bob, an internist, and I shared a hooch at the 85th Evac. We combined food deliveries from home to create sumptuous dining. The electric frying pan, small refrigerator, and storage cabinet were on his side. This arrangement avoided eating the MUO, meat of unknown origin, served in the mess hall. From One Degree, his position, Jesse, was that of a low-level, 30-something member of Minnesota's U.S. Congressman Wes Dougherty's staff. Wes was the 85th Evac pharmacist. He responded to the ED and evaluated the wounded for pharmaceutical needs, antibiotics, vasopressors, etc. He aided in resuscitation. His son Pete fought in Afghanistan. Wes is organizing our next reunion in Florida. From One Degree, to Ryan's relief, the patient's skin changes were fading after his aggressive surgeon, Mel Abin, who had served in Vietnam, placed him on powerful intravenous antibiotics and applied warm soaks to the abdominal wound. Mel was short when I arrived. He had less than a month left in Vietnam. He was an exceptional trauma surgeon. Once home, he practiced that specialty until his premature death from a leukemia induced by Agent Orange. From One Degree, Dr. Dave Schlegerer was unaware of the impending disastrous result if he had proceeded to operate the next morning. Dave survived the Vietnam jungle for 6 months before serving as an internist at the 85th Evac. That jungle delivered an intense exposure to Agent Orange. Dave was a dear friend. He died too early with a combination of Agent Orange diseases: prostate cancer, diabetes, and Parkinsonism. I shared an experience with these men and women of the 85th Evacuation Hospital that no one should endure. A year's witnessing war's devastation on young men's bodies minds, and souls, was life-altering and reshaped the remainder of our lives. We all were traumatized by the mutilation, screams of pain, and the wounded's tears of desperation in our ED. Almost daily, we are cursed to relive those moments.